Jefferson City is a beautiful destination named after the third president of the U.S., Thomas Jefferson. The gorgeous Missouri River, stunning shrines, lovely parks, and remarkable museums decorate Jefferson City with splendors. This city is a bundle of outstanding historical attractions like the Missouri State Capitol, Missouri State Museum, Governor's Mansion, and Jefferson Landing State Historic Site. The city is also packed with plenty of nature, art scenes, and entertainment options to satisfy all types of travelers. With a wide array of attractions, you might be unsure of what to see and do in Jefferson City. So, here is the list of the 10 best things to do in Jefferson City, Missouri. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Missouri State Penitentiary. The Missouri State Penitentiary, a formidable structure with a history dating back to 1836, stands as a poignant testament to the city's past. Once a place of incarceration, it now opens its gates to those curious to explore the echelons of history. The guided tours offered here are a journey through time, unraveling stories of those who once called this place home. The knowledgeable guides, some of whom have personal connections to the penitentiary, enrich the experience with anecdotes and facts that breathe life into the historical narrative. Number 2. Missouri State Museum. One of the first things you should do in Jefferson is to visit the Missouri State Museum, especially if you love history or architecture. You will get to immerse yourself in the state's past at the Missouri State Museum. The best part? The museum is located in the Missouri State Capitol building. The fact the museum is housed in the state's capital makes it more intriguing. The Missouri State Capitol building serves as a quite striking backdrop. The splendor of the structure enhances the impact of the exhibits. There is an amazing collection of artifacts depicting the state's natural and cultural heritage that can be found in the museum. However, the museum is divided into sections that represent various subjects. Children will like the area of Missouri's contributions to World War I. A display honoring Missouri veterans contains a sizable model of the battleship Missouri at one end of the room. Number 3. Missouri State Capitol Building. Some of you may not realize that Jefferson City was not the original capital city of Missouri. The beginnings of Missouri's state government were shared between buildings in St. Louis and the temporary capital city of St. Charles, Missouri. Today, we get to see and enjoy the splendor of the Missouri State Capitol's 5th edition, which was completed in 1917 and is considered one of the most reputed buildings in the Midwest. We recommend taking a guided tour of the Capitol building to learn about the state's history, the legislative process, and the structure of the building itself. Dense marble was sourced from the mines near Carthage, Missouri for its exterior, and famous artists like Thomas Hart Benton, James Earl Fraser, and Sir Frank Brangwyn created the stunning artwork throughout the building. Number 4. Runge Nature Center. The Runge Nature Center has several paths that showcase Missouri's natural resources, including forests, wildlife, birds, and marine life. You can observe exotic animals in the indoor wildlife viewing area, browse the nature library, and purchase gifts. Missouri's natural ecosystems are displayed in the center's 3,000 square foot space. Be astounded by the stunning 3,580-gallon fish aquarium. There are also interactive games and activities for kids. There are 2 miles, 3.2 kilometers, of hiking paths outside the center if you feel like going for a hike. Number 5. Museum of Missouri Military History. Established less than 20 years ago, the Museum of Missouri Military History is dedicated to preserving and showcasing Missouri's military history. The collection documents the history of the area going back to the time in 1808 when Missouri stood on the brink of the Great Unknown. Similarly, the museum explores the history of westward migration while putting a special emphasis on the American Civil War. Additionally, the collection shows Missourians' contributions to more distant wars, such as the Spanish-American War, both World Wars, Korea, Vietnam, and even the War on Terror. The state's residents and former National Guard members who earned national recognition, such as Captain Charles A. Lindbergh and President Harry S. Truman, are also given special attention. Number 6. Jefferson Landing State Historic Site. Jefferson Landing State Historic Site is managed by the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. All you history enthusiasts like me will relish a visit to this attraction. Wander through buildings like the Loman Building, the Union Hotel, and the Old State Bank for fascinating tales of early Missouri. These structures provide a glimpse into Jefferson City's days of old. The interpretive displays and period rooms had Nicole enjoying a peek into daily life in the 19th century. The Loman Building has a general store and a warehouse from the 1850s, and the Union Hotel houses the Elizabeth Rogier Gallery, which exhibits the state's history, art, and cultural displays. Number 7. The Miller Performing Arts Center. Another notable landmark in Jefferson City, the Miller Performing Arts Center debuted in 1926. You may take in magnificent musical and dance performances by students and local artists. Jefferson City Public Schools runs this performance arts facility. Although the facility has historical significance, it has been renovated with contemporary conveniences and offers a top-notch experience. The excellent acoustics in the auditorium enhance the performances. There is a fantastic view of the stage from every seat. The center's upper floor houses the Railton Art Gallery. Number 8. Missouri Governor's Mansion. There are so many historical sites in Jefferson City, and the Missouri Governor's Mansion is definitely one of such. One of the few official houses in the United States that is accessible to the public is the Governor's Mansion in Missouri. Located just 2 blocks from the Capitol and Jefferson Landing State Historic Site, the Governor's Mansion is a great place to be if you want to get some history of the state. The Missouri Governor's Mansion offers year-round guided tours. Volunteer docents provide free guided tours as a result of the Friends of the Missouri Governor's Mansion Docent Program's assistance. Similarly, 6 portions of the mansion's ground level are explored. The docents do a wonderful job of providing information about the decor, the building's past, and the several prior First Ladies of Missouri, whose portraits are displayed on the walls. Although the duration of a tour is roughly 20 to 30 minutes, however, you will get to explore wonderful things here. The tour is also free. Number 9. Prison Brews. If you're looking for something a little more off the beaten path on your Jefferson City adventure, stop by the prison and sample some of their brews. It's a unique experience that will make you feel like you've stepped back in time. 2 blocks from the former Missouri State Penitentiary, on Jefferson City's historic east side, lies a unique brewpub called Prison Brews. Their calming, nostalgic atmosphere calms your thoughts as their extensive meal menu and various handmade beers tempt your senses. The food is surprisingly good too. A 3-course meal consisting of fried chicken, mashed potatoes, vegetables, and cornbread is included with the price of admission. I'd recommend taking advantage of this opportunity if you have a chance, because it was one of my favorite things while visiting Jefferson City. Number 10. Lewis and Clark Monument. Lewis and Clark's Monument is a great iconic sculpture built in honor of state explorers. It was made very close to the Missouri State Capitol. Lewis and Clark's monuments have a stunning landscape of which the statues, several waterfalls, walkways, and benches built in the arena added to its beauty. It is a lovely place for tourist attractions and entertains thousands of visitors annually. Lewis and Clark's monuments serve as a good site, which should include the things to do in Jefferson City, Missouri, for a memorable vacation. The sculptured statues include Captain Meriwether Lewis and Williams Clark, York, Clark's manservants, George Drouillard, French-Canadian Shawnee hunter and interpreter, seaman, Lewis dog, telescope, guns, and journals. Visit the Lewis and Clark Monument and enjoy the freshest trail. Number 11. Carnahan Memorial Garden. The Governor's Mansion is close to the stunning Carnahan Memorial Garden. The garden, with its magnificent display of flowers, lakes, trees, and scenic paths, adds glitz to the Capitol complex. After Governor Carnahan's passing, the garden was given a new name to recognize his contributions. Contact the Missouri Office of Administration if you want to book the space for events or weddings. Your event shouldn't last longer than 6 hours, and the lawn must not sustain any harm from your event. Number 12. Central Dairy Ice Cream Parlor. Since 1934, Central Dairy has been selling Jefferson City's top ice cream. Despite being old, the historic ice cream shop does offer ice creams for the current age. The store offers cones, sodas, shakes, malts, sundaes, banana splits, hot dogs, polished sausage, and fountain beverages. The ice creams are inexpensive and have the best flavor. Ice creams without eggs or gluten are also offered here. This storied ice cream shop offers burgundy cherry, salted caramel toffee crunch, and many other distinctive flavors. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Jefferson City, Missouri. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Jefferson City, a city in Missouri, has many fascinating tourist attractions, including the Runge Nature Center and the Museum of Missouri Military History. The Missouri State Penitentiary, situated in Jefferson City, was opened in 1836. It housed various notable individuals, such as bank robber Pretty Boy Floyd and James Earl Ray, an assassin. It also housed former heavyweight champion and boxer Tommy Liston. In this article, we will look at the best and fun things to do in Jefferson City, Missouri for kids, families, couples, and adults. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripoyer is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the USA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for the latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you.